Don't be a loser.
For the love of God.
I'm Stephanie,
I'm Helen.
and welcome to this week's edition of Don't Be a Loser for the Love of God. So, we're going to try something a little different, mainly because we are going to the opera on Sunday, which is our normal time to record.
La-di-da.
Yes. And there was also a lot of cute stories. So, that gave us the brainchild of making a cute story one because my grandkids brought it with the cute stories.
That's awesome.
So do make sure to let us know what you think of these podcasts in the comments. Like, follow, share. Let us know what you'd like to have us discuss. Also, let us know if you like to have cute kid stories and cute, fun life stories with a smattering of politics, or if you like all politics and what we think of things going on in the world.
That's fair.
Yeah, we'll probably do whatever we want anyway, but it's good to know.
That's even more fair.
We resemble that remark. So we had an extended family birthday party last weekend, and my stepdaughter dropped the kids off first because it was easier with them doing their stuff and whatnot.
Right.
So my 5-year-old grandson asked me if I would rather have a baby or a crab.
A crab?
And mhm. And I said, "You mean like a baby human?" And he said, "Yeah." And I said, "Oh, I would rather have a crab because it would be easier." And he's like, I don't think so.
You're weird, lady.
So then I told his mom that after we were dropping them off, and she's like, "Oh, a crab for sure." And he said, "Why? A baby would be so much easier." We said, "No, it wouldn't be." And he said, "A baby has ears, so they can listen." And I said, "Do you
That's
always listen?"
adorable.
And he said, "No."
No,
He's
they do
very
not
honest.
listen. No,
Yeah.
no, no, they do not. As much as we would love them to, they do not listen. I don't think the ears actually function until they get to like 30 years old.
Perhaps. And
Yeah.
then they revert depending on who it is and what they're talking about.
Yeah, exactly. Aw.
Yeah. I don't want to mention any names, Tom.
Yeah. Too funny.
Then another one, this is Elena, and she's 7, going on 30.
Mm.
We were sitting on the couch, and some of the ladies were talking, and uh, our family member said, "Oh, I'm halfway there." And Elena looks at me and she said, "Halfway to what?" And I said, "Well, she's pregnant and she's halfway to having the baby." And she goes, "Again?"
Did she not look pregnant? Or
I mean, she's only 4.5 months pregnant, and you know how those like kind of sweatsuits that are
oh,
coordinated colors. She
yeah.
had one of those on. It was really cute, and they're kind of loose.
Yeah,
So
so you can't tell.
no,
Oh
no,
my
I
gosh, that is so funny. Again?
again.
Is this the second child?
This will be the third.
Oh, well, then I guess again. Yeah.
And then she did tell me, she goes, "That'll be 3."
Yeah. Good girl. She knows her math.
And then they have a cotton candy machine out back by the pool. So they were making cotton candy for all the kids. And then they were like, "Oh, wait, don't finish the cotton candy. Sit here. We're going to take a picture." Well, the kids were probably that were going to be in that picture like 8 till maybe 2. So a couple of
Mm.
them, no, and there was one that was maybe 13 months old. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
they're not staying.
they weren't staying, they weren't doing it. And so it was like, running around and they tried to get it. One was, walking off. You can imagine how it went.
Oh,
So we're
yeah.
like, "Wait, don't finish your cotton candy." So they're sitting there like,
Well, we want to.
yeah. So finally get the picture and they're like, "Okay, you can have the cotton candy." So
That's cute.
Jason goes back in and then Elena's like, "Can I have more?" I said, "Yes, you can ask Mr. Mike for more." And she got more. So then Chase comes out and I said, "Elena's getting more cotton candy. Would you like more cotton candy?" And he said, do I have to take a picture again? And I said, no, the picture's already there. If you want seconds, you can just have seconds. He goes, do I have to wash my hands again? I said, probably.
Yeah, that's a non-negotiable. The picture we can deal with. You don't need the picture, but you definitely need to wash those gross hands.
Well, because, and I did forget to tell it in telling the story. I was like, oh, you have to wash your hands because it was like all over hands, all over face.
Oh
I'm
my
like, you can't
God.
run around in someone's house
Yeah,
with
no,
all
no.
that touching stuff.
Yeah, bleh. That's crazy. Yeah, I've
And
never been a cotton candy person. I never liked it. It's just
I,
too, you can take, I don't know, the granular, the sugar, it's in, I just
yeah,
not
I
into
think
it.
I had it like once or twice. And I think
Yeah.
what I liked about it is that, remember, and you're younger than me, so maybe you didn't have them, but do you remember when they're popular again, but there were the troll dolls and you would go like that and their hair
Yes.
would,
Yeah.
that's what
And
it
it looks,
reminded me of. Yeah, I think that the cotton candy for me is more fun to look at than it is actually like the idea of it. This seems great.
yeah. I
I don't
just,
think it's great.
yeah, I think it's really pretty. It's, as far as candy goes, but there's no, it just, I had it when I was little and it just doesn't taste right to me. It's just too, that granularity of the
Yeah,
sugar.
just gritty. No.
Yeah, I'm like, it's not, I'm like, there's nothing even in it. I don't know. Give me a
Well,
Snickers bar.
then you have to get
Mhm.
your hands washed and you have to take a picture. So is
Yeah,
it
oh,
worth it?
just stop it right there. Yeah, no, you know what I really like are the, and I never have any chocolate because I just don't, I'm not really a big chocolate person, but I loved when they had the Snickers ice cream bars, not the frozen
Oh,
Snickers bars, but they were Snickers bars with actual ice cream in them.
oh, I
Yeah,
don't think I've
those
ever
were
had one.
amazing.
Do you like regular Snickers bar?
I do, but I don't know. Last time I had a Snickers bar was probably like 5, 10 years ago. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not really into chocolate
Yeah.
and I like dark chocolate. So I do have some of that. We keep that in the house.
Yeah.
Sabri loves it. I like it. James likes it. So, but yeah, I like nuts in my chocolate. So like I'll
Hmm.
get like the hazelnut, like it's the chocolate bar and then it has hazelnuts in it. So
Hmm.
yum. Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm. And also, I've got to talk about this contrast. So Chase was playing so hard they had a bounce house. He had
Yeah.
wet hair from sweating
Oh,
last weekend when it was, 82 or
cool.
whatever. And the
Yeah.
rest of the country has tons of snow and schools and businesses are closed to keep people, off the streets and
Yeah.
safe. So we
Yeah.
get that and we get Ron DeSantis.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
Florida definitely wins.
We are winning. Florida
Yes.
wins, hands down. We hit the jackpot. We
Although this
got
morning there was a ton
DeSantis.
of frost.
What's that?
This morning there was a ton of frost.
Yeah, there was. Yeah, we looked out the window and James like, "Oh, check this out." So we're like, "Summer, look, there's frost on the ground." And he's like, "What?" He goes, "I want to go outside and touch it." And I'm like, "Not going out with me, that's for sure." I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm going straight from here into my car that's in the warm garage. So
Yes.
yeah, I'm like, but
Did
yeah,
he
so
touch
that was
it?
cool. I took a picture of it and I sent it to my family and I said, pray for Florida. I said, we have frost this morning while they're dealing with 24 inches of snow.
Did Sabri touch it?
I have no idea. I left
Oh,
it
okay.
right up. I'm sure
Okay.
that, yeah, because it was in the backyard, not in the front. So
Oh,
it was kind of
okay.
weird. But yeah. But this weekend, we might get snow. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Florida might get snow.
Yeah. I heard they had it once like 30 years ago and it was maybe like a half inch and they shut everything down. And then by lunchtime it was all gone.
Oh yeah, well, yeah, I can't imagine it would last long. Yeah, so I'm hoping that it's not going to stay, it's not going to
No.
last,
I,
but I hope Sabri does get to see this, it's supposed to be just flurries, like the pretty snow.
yeah. Yeah. That
Yeah,
would be all right
yeah.
one day.
One, I don't even need it for the whole day. I just need it for him
Right.
to see it, and then it can flurry down, hit it on the ground, and melt.
And dissipate. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. But that would be funny and neat if we actually did get snow this weekend.
I have another funny story, and this is not about kids. Well, I
Oh.
have several, probably more about kids, but this is so one of our real estate agents, and she's a friend. She had a couple that she was working with that were getting divorced,
Mm.
and their criteria to purchase their next purchase is they needed two houses next to each other
They're getting
because
divorced.
they
Okay.
had shared custody
Oh,
of an aging beagle. So
what?
the beagle is so old. Not that there's anything wrong with beagles because they're adorable, but he's
They
so
are.
old he can't even walk.
Oh,
He's got bad health, and I'm like, how long is the beagle going to be there? So then they're going to be living next to each other. They're divorced, and the
that
beagle's
makes
going to be
sense.
gone.
What? I don't understand this. So it's not because they have it's not because they have joint custody of the kids. Do they have
Well,
kids?
a four-legged beagle is their
Okay.
child.
Are they older?
I didn't even ask her how old they were because then we were laughing about it because she had referred them because then they decided they wanted to go to Ocala, and everything was super weird with them throughout the whole transaction. And I'm like, I believe it.
Yeah.
I could see wanting to see the dog, that, especially if you'd been together since the dog, but to buy houses next to each other to
Like
live by this
literally
dog
next door or just like in the same area?
next door.
Where are you gonna find that? That's
Yep.
hilarious. Because of a beagle. So they could
Hmm.
share the beagle.
Not even a puppy, but
You know, I would hope people who had children would want to do that, but they don't.
I'd say there's some people who don't even care. Yeah, when they get divorced.
Well, they don't. Can you imagine? I mean, wow, that beagle is very loved. Good for him
Hmm.
or her.
Yeah.
Uh, That's hilarious.
And I don't know if you are getting pictures like this. So our family that's in Ohio is constantly sending pictures of the snow, and we're getting 9 inches tomorrow. This is the most snow since, this and blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah.
my family in Massachusetts is doing similar. Yeah.
Yeah. But my nieces that are in Kentucky, who grew up here in Florida, are still enamored by seeing snow. So I'm getting a group text with Ohio family saying, "Oh, can you believe this? It's this temperature and we have this much snow, blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah."
yeah, yeah.
And then at the same time, my niece is like, "Look at the winter wonderland in my backyard.
Oh,
I'm going to make a snowman for real in my own backyard."
that is so cute. And you said, are they in Kentucky, you said? Oh my
Yeah.
God.
So it's like, what a contrast with this, with the
Yeah.
similar story. In Kentucky, she said, is having the most snow that they've had in like 30 years.
Wow.
Hmm.
That's awesome. Yeah,
So,
Massachusetts, where my family is, they had about 24 inches of snow.
yeah, that's a
Yeah,
lot.
it is. No, thank you. I
That's
was,
no snow flurries.
yeah, no, I was done when I saw the frost this morning. Oh,
Yeah.
over.
I was like, I think I'm done with winter.
Yeah, like I'm ready for spring and summer now. Thank you.
Yeah.
I had my
So,
fill.
oh, I have a little positive note too. Um, when I was at that family birthday party,
Yes,
um, so the gal with the cute sweatsuit that looked adorable,
the
she
pregnant
was
one.
telling me she had to get up early and take her girls to school. And for that morning, she had to get up really early, and she was kind of grumbling and thinking, "Oh, it's like 4:30, blah, blah, blah." And she said then she heard one of our reels where on Instagram, where when we were talking positively about speaking
Oh,
positively and setting up your
yeah.
day and your thoughts. And she said it changed her mindset. And she was like, I get to get up early and I get to take my
Oh, that
girls
is
to school.
awesome.
I know.
Wow. Tell her thank you.
Yeah. So
Wow.
I know. What should we say? And that's me patting your shoulder too. Yeah. So I thought that was super cool.
That is very cool. Wow. Tell her thank you
Yeah.
so much.
Yes.
Yeah,
So,
that's
and
fun. Yeah.
I have a couple of background stories with my nieces
Mm.
because a couple of their favorite stories were pretty awesome. So I figured since we were talking about cute kids, if we had time,
Yeah, we've got time.
yeah, I would share these. So my older niece, when she was little, all she wanted to do when she grew up, because she thought the epitome of being an adult was you get to go to the gym, you get to drink coffee, and you get to drink wine.
Check, check, check. Yeah.
Yeah. So one day I was over there babysitting her, and she said, Aunt Stephanie, one day when you're big, you can go to the gym, you can drink coffee, and you can drink wine. And I was like, well, Taylor, I am big now, and I
Yeah.
do all three of those things. And you could just see her. She was like mind blown.
Like, whoa, you're the coolest thing right now in the world to
Yeah.
her.
I
That
thought
is
you were a kid too. What's going on?
that is so funny. Yeah, so you get to go to the gym.
Hmm.
Okay, so that's a plus. And now that she's older, does she go to the gym?
She does. She used to play competitive soccer,
Ah,
so she's pretty active, and she is a proud cat mom,
oh, that's
and she
funny.
has a cat stroller. I can't make this up. And she takes her cats, and then they're covered up so they don't like jump out or get bugs on them, and she walks them.
Wow.
Yep. Yep.
I've seen like 90-year-old people do that.
She's ahead of the game.
She is. She's just preparing herself. She's getting all that practice in, man.
Or maybe she loves her cats more than the other young people.
Maybe. I don't know. That is so funny.
Yeah. Well, because whenever I see someone in a stroller, I'm always like, is it a dog or is it a baby?
Yeah.
And you never can tell until you get right up there. And I'm like,
Right.
I don't
Depending
know
on
that I've ever
sometimes the
seen it.
strollers fool you. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Where it was a cat.
Oh my gosh, that is
But
hilarious.
my sister-in-law now has it's like a backpack for the pugs, especially the one who's having trouble like pushing off with their
Oh,
back feet. And it's really cute. And she gets a lot of compliments because
oh,
they're
I'm
like,
sure
is
she
that the
does.
pug in the, in the backpack?
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I don't we had boxers.
Hmm.
And so they're really not portable that way. And we've never really thought about wanting a dog that you could put in a backpack. But yeah, no, I love bigger dogs like boxers and mastiffs and things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that is funny. A backpack and then the stroller.
Yeah. They do have
Hey,
a stroller for the pugs too.
getting
Only
them
for the one.
as long as they
Because
get their fresh air.
she likes to be out and be social, but since she's older, sometimes she can't do the walking.
Yeah, well, gotta take care of your puppies. Yeah,
Yep.
sounds like they are doing just that.
Yes. Yes. And then for Emily, she had a few cute ones too, but I remember one time I went to watch her sister at a soccer game. Emily's has all these magazines open. She's sitting on a blanket, and I said, what's all this?" She's like, "Oh, these are all my boyfriends." I said, "Oh." I said, "Well, why do you like them?" She goes, "Oh, I don't know. I just do."
Oh, there you go. Who can explain love? That would be like asking you to explain the magnificence of the stars.
Right, right. I
Yeah,
just do.
just do.
They're just beautiful.
Just- Yeah, that's funny.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
so.
How about you?
Well, Sabri this morning was super cute, like I said, with the frost. He was so excited for it. And then he just drew me a picture, and says that the Patriots are going to win the Super Bowl. And he said Drake May, not whoever the quarterback is for the Seahawks. Um, and then he drew the Lombardi trophy. It's so cute. And he wrote on there number 10, Drake May.
Wow.
Yeah, so I think we're rooting for the Patriots.
It sounds like it.
Well, we would be anyhow. We're from Massachusetts originally.
Right.
There's no other option in this house. But I'm glad that he's understanding that at 9 years old. So yeah, he's super excited about that, and yeah, so I thought that was really cute. And he was telling me about his new crush, and she has a crush on him too. And I said, no, 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 no. We don't have time for that stuff right now, Sabri. You're only
Is
9.
she is she in the same grade?
Yeah, they're in the same
Okay.
class. So he told me one of his friends, they play Truth or Dare at recess.
Mm-hmm.
Not sure how I feel about that. But one of his friends said that he dared Sabri to kiss the girl's hand. So
Oh.
he went over and kissed her hand. I was like, oh, I'm like, that's cute.
Okay. I was like, And was she receptive to that?
Oh yeah, because they're crushing on each other.
Should I bring up his wife?
Let's not complicate things.
Okay, okay.
I know, I said the same thing. He's like, I don't see her anymore, really. So, we don't go to the same school anymore. And I said, what does that mean? He was, well, she's still my wife, but I can see other people. I'm like, I don't think those are the morals that Daddy and I taught you.
But their ceremony was a little different than their than most weddings, wasn't it? And that why is she your wife? She just told me she was.
She told she is because she said so.
Oh. So I mean, maybe the rules are a little different with that kind of wedding.
I guess. I don't
I
know.
don't know.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, it's funny. Yeah. Yeah, he's a cutie pie.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have big problems. Big problems. Yeah, he's such a cutie. He's so handsome and so sweet and so kind and so smart and yeah, just he's perfect, ladies. What do you
Yeah.
know? Your
Yep.
daughters are gonna fall in love. I can't help it.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
That's so cute. There's another story. It was about Joseph's tea where do you remember the cute story?
Oh, that little baby.
Well, no, with Sabri.
Oh, well, he has so many. Which one?
Well, the valued customer one.
Oh my gosh, so funny. Yes. Yeah, we were well, it was for Shannon's birthday, 40th birthday, right? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And I told him that I was invited to the party and you were, and he's like, okay, great. Yeah, when do we go? And I'm like, you're not invited. You're not coming. He's like, I'm a valued customer. They want me there. I'm like, no, they don't. Oh, it was so funny. I'm like, you're a valued customer at Joseph's Tea. I'm like, maybe mommy and Stephanie are, Auntie Stephanie, but because we pay the bills. But yeah,
Speaking of paying the bills,
yeah,
there
no,
was
and I
that,
told Shannon, I
what'd she
said,
say?
I said, Summer's really upset. You didn't invite him. I said, he wants to make sure. He's like, I'm invited. I'm a valued customer. She loved it. She goes, not today, you're not. Like, excuse me. Oh my, it was so funny. I'm like, I know, right?
That's so cute.
Oh, that was,
There,
yeah, Shannon's hilarious. I love her.
there's another one from Sabri and some shoes and Nordstrom's. His shoes
Oh
for him
my
and Nord.
gosh.
That's one of
Yeah.
my favorite stories.
This was probably 2.5, 3 years ago. So we were picking up I ordered a dress we were at Nordstrom's and the dress I ordered for my niece's wedding came in and I was getting it fitted. So they were the alterations and stuff. So so he came with me and my neighbor Anne Marie came because she loves hanging out with Sabri. So we're getting ready to head out, and Anne Marie, she's super petite, so she can wear kids' shoes. Yeah. So she's like, "Oh, can we look at the shoes?" I'm like, "Yeah." So I'm kind of hanging out with her, and then all of a sudden Sabri walks off, and I'm like, "Okay, let me see what he's doing." I'm not gonna give him let's just watch. He picks up a pair of Nikes, black Nikes with the white swoosh, low tops, and he's like, "I need these in a size 4. Who can get me these in a size 4?" He's holding them up like this. And this lady comes, she's like, "Oh, I'll get them for you." And so she gets them for her. She helps him put them on. He's walking around, in the shoe section with them on. And he's like, "Okay, we'll take these." No shame. This woman has no shame. She goes, "Okay." She puts his old shoes in the box, walks to the register with him, and I hear them say, he's like, "Mom, I need your credit card when I'm buying these Nikes." And I'm like, "What?" And I was watching this whole thing happen, like it was in slow motion almost, like it was surreal. Like, is this really happening? My son is like 6 or 7, and he's already telling people, and he must have been 6. He's already telling the salespeople like what to do, what he wants, and they're listening to him. So I'm like, what is going on? So I walk over, I'm like, Sabri, I don't even know what you're getting. And he's like, I'm getting these, and he's showing me them on his feet. I'm like, well, are you sure those are the ones you want? He goes, yeah, I'm getting these. I'm getting them. She's already put my old shoes in the box. I don't, yeah. Like, wow. He goes, yeah, just give her your card. And the
He's
lady's
like,
like bringing it up, and I'm like, I don't even know how much these are. Like, are these like $200 shoes or what? Yeah, fortunately, they were only like 70 or 80, like only, right? For a little kid, I would never spend that much on his shoes. But I'm like, there he goes. And he wore those with
now
to
it kind of froze. Is it freezing on my side?
no,
Oh, there we go.
it's good.
Sorry, it kind of froze a little bit.
All right, am I back on?
You're back
Testing,
on. You're
testing.
back on.
Yeah. So yeah, so he bought these shoes pretty much on his own. All he needed me for was my credit card. And yeah, so he ended up wearing those really cute black Nikes with the white swoosh to my niece's wedding. He was the ring boy. And with his little tuxedo, he had his little Nike sneakers. It was so cute. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, here's a good one for you about him,
okay.
related to the wedding.
Uh-huh.
So my niece had the hairstylist and makeup artist go to my mom's house because that's where everyone, like, the family was getting ready, and we were all getting our hair and makeup done. So Sabri comes downstairs and he's like, well, I need my hair done too. Like, your hair is super short. What are you talking about? And he goes, no, I'm going to have her spike it. I'm like, okay, whatever. If she has time, she can. So it's his turn. He sits in the chair and she's spiking it up. And he looks in the mirror and he goes, well, can't you do something more? Make it bigger, more spiky? And she goes, well, no, that's all I can do. He looks her straight in the eyes, dead in the eyes, and he said, oh, I thought you were a professional. Yeah, this is my son. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so, it was the cutest thing. And she's
What did
like,
she do?
oh,
Laugh?
huh?
Did she laugh or what did she
Yeah,
do?
but she was like, well, let me just try some other stuff and maybe, and yeah, but oh, can you imagine? Oh, I thought you were a professional.
I thought you knew what you were doing.
So yeah, super cute. I love that story about him.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, and his hair was super cute. She did a great job with it, like spiking
Yeah.
it up a little.
Well, with the tuxedo and the Nikes.
Yeah, it was a perfect way.
Yeah, yeah,
So yeah. Oh my. Yeah. No, he's got a lot of good stories too. But
yeah.
yeah.
Well,
Small
we have the
doses.
kids this weekend, so I feel like
Oh,
we are they're getting dropped off around noon on Saturday, and then we are taking them to the trampoline park and probably watch some movies. There'll probably be some pizza. Somebody might want yogurt.
frozen yogurt, right?
Yeah, frozen
Yeah.
yogurt. Yeah. It's me.
It's you. That's all
Yeah.
right.
So we'll probably make that happen.
Yeah. I like gelato. I like ice cream. I like
Yeah.
frozen yogurt. I don't have a problem with it. I like
Yeah.
sherbet. Yeah.
I like sherbet. It seems like if I'm sick, like when I was a kid, I always wanted that.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't
Sorbet,
know.
I love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Well,
that's
that'll be
probably,
fun. Yes, Sabri has swimming lessons this weekend, and then we have the opera. Oh,
I'm very excited.
I am
Although
too.
it's The Shining, so that will be
Yeah.
interesting.
So I've never seen this one. I'm very excited to see how they pull it all together and what it's going to be like. So,
And I'm also really looking forward to seeing our seats because I know you got to see them the last time because we got that series of four, but then I was
yes.
traveling. So you ended up getting to take another friend. And so I'm excited to share that experience and see
Yeah. I
throughout the
don't
whole
think we'll do
experience.
the seat those again next year.
No?
I
Okay.
think it's good for the one year. We experienced it, but
Okay.
there definitely are better seats.
Okay.
But I'm happy that we did it because I've never done it.
Right.
You know,
Right.
I've always wanted to have those types of seats, and we got them. So
Box seats, box seats, box
box
seats.
seats, box seats. Yeah, they set it up differently than other theaters I've been to where they have
Mm-hmm.
box seats. So it's kind of like a weird angle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Which
I'm already telling you, I'm gonna get the seat that's the furthest away. So
seems fair.
I'll get seat one. You can have seat two. Yeah.
Okay, 49%. We could possibly alternate if it's that big of a deal, but
No,
I
I'm only
can't
teasing you. It's
I
fine.
can't see what a difference it's gonna make
No,
this to this,
I was
unless
only
someone's
joking.
wearing a big hat.
Yeah, no, yeah. No, I just like having the end to
Hmm.
yeah, because I don't like I'm not a big fan of heights.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so and then we're kind of looking down and over, so I need it. So it was good that I was on the end because then
Oh,
I kind of leaned into it and it gave me a little
okay.
sense of security.
So you can sit there then, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Otherwise, we can alternate and I'll just lean into you.
Yeah, you can have the one. You can be seat number one.
Yeah. Other, yeah. Otherwise, there's no difference in the seats.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, no, it was nice. It was a good thing. The last one, it was interesting. But yeah, no, I'm so looking forward to the Shining opera.
Yes.
I didn't know they had one about it, but
I
I'm
know.
yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
Have you seen the movie or read the book?
I saw the movie long time ago, like I was probably a teenager when I saw it, like on
Okay.
TV. Yeah.
I didn't see it because I'm a baby. I
Yeah.
can't handle scary movies.
Yeah, it was kind of weird. It wasn't like super scary. It was more like a thriller in a way, more
Hmm.
suspenseful.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. So I
Sometimes
don't
those
know
are
how,
worse.
yeah. Yeah, because it's the music and then it's like the quick motions and
Hmm.
yeah. It's not like Nightmare on Elm Street. That's scary. Like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm not into scary movies. But I don't know how scary an opera is going to be, so we'll find
No, I
out.
don't think the opera is going to be scary.
Yeah.
I can handle it.
You can handle that one. I'm there if
Yeah.
you need me.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, and if I make you sit in the other seat, you'll already be leaning into me.
Yeah. Too funny.
Oh man. I feel like I probably have more cute stories, but those are the ones that come to mind at this point.
I think it's good.
Okay.
We don't want to totally use them all up. We
Right.
need to
Well, we'll
save
make
them.
more this weekend.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm sure I'll have plenty more the next time we chat about it too.
Oh, yes. So then I will go ahead and sign us out.
Okay.
All right. Don't be a loser.
For the love of God.
I'm Stephanie.
I'm Helen.
Have a wonderful week, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye.